Hello students, welcome to Umadevi Children Academy. Students, today we are going to discuss about the chapter the carbon compound. This is the lecture number 2 and the topic is organic compounds. So what is organic compounds, what are the classification, what are the types and the naming, all those things we are going to discuss today topic. Right, students? So let's start the organic compound. So what is mean by organic compound? Organic compound means the carbon study of carbon and carbon related compounds called as organic compound. It is a study of carbon and carbon related compound called as a organic compounds. So organic compounds are the large classes of the chemical compound in which one or more carbon atom, one or more than one carbon atom covalently with covalently bonded with the hydrogen, oxygen or nitrogen, etc. Right, students? So here the whatever the carbon atoms are there, the organic compound contain carbon. The carbon is bonded with the either hydrogen, carbon atom bonded with the oxygens, carbon atom bonded with the nitrogens. Right? Or you may say like this: the carbon atom bond with hydrogen, carbon atom bond with oxygen, carbon atom bond with the nitrogens. It means the carbon is compulsory. The study of carbon, and this is the carbon related compounds. These are the carbon related compound called as organic compounds. So organic compounds may be mixture of carbon hydrogens are present. Organic compound, for example, CH4, C2H6, etc. Or it is a mixture of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen called as the organic compounds. CH3COH, C2H5OH and CH3COOH. Right. So here if the carbon hydrogens are present in the compound, that is also we called organic compound. If the organic compound contain carbon hydrogen oxygen, carbon hydrogen oxygen, carbon hydrogen oxygen, so these three mixture also we called as a organic compounds. Occurrence where they are available, these are available in the plants, living plants and animals. Already in the last class we have discussed it available in the food material, it available in the materials like nylon, plastic, it available in the fuel, the crude oil, natural gases, petroleum, kerosene, in which hydrocarbons are carbons are organic compounds are exist, and also exist in the carbohydrate, cereals, pulses, etc. Right, students? Okay. So oxides of carbon like carbon dioxide, carbonate, carbonate, hydrogen carbonate, etc. are also carbon compound, but these are not considered as a organic compounds. So students, the oxides of carbon, that is carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbide, carbide like the HCHO and the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide and the carbonate NHCO3, right? This is sodium carbonate and the sodium hydrogen carbonate and the carbonate like the HCO3 or Na2CO3. So in this all the compound in which the carbon is present, but these compounds we are not called as a organic compound because these compounds cannot form a long chain. The organic compound which are present in the form of long chain, but these are cannot exhibit the long chain. Right, friends? So that's why these are not considered as a organic compounds. This is because the property is very different from the organic compound. What type of property? Property like carbon valency has 4, the carbon self-linking. Here the self-link is absent. In this carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbonate, hydrogen carbonate, in which the self-linking is absent, but here self-linking is present. So due to the self-linking, we are called as a catenation. Self-linking we call it the catenation. The catenation property present in organic compound but is absent in carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and the bicarbonate, etc. Right, students? So carbon valency 4, therefore it react with the next next other species easily. The property is the carbon self-linking itself, long chain, called as catenation. Already we have discussed, this is an important point, self-linking. Look at the example, carbon valency 4, one carbon react with the 4 species, forming 4 bond. First property. Second, it is a self-linking. Self-linking means one carbon bond with the next carbon, second carbon bond with the third carbon bond with the fourth carbon bond with the fifth one. Similarly, the carbon here bond with here like this, here one carbon, and the carbon here present in the form of this layer, like restaurants. So this is the straight chain, branch chain, and this is the closed chain. Understood, friends? Okay. Types of organic compounds. Organic compound types are the hydrocarbon, haloalkane, alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylate. We are going to discuss all the properties, students. Don't worry, we will discuss all the things. So that let's discuss the first one, hydrocarbon. So what is hydrocarbon? The compound made up of carbon hydrogens. The compound which is made up of the carbon and hydrogen called as the hydrocarbons. Right, the compound which having the main source is carbon and hydrogen only, that is we call as a hydrocarbons. Understood, friends? Okay. Sources: petroleum, crude oil, etc. The hydrocarbon sources are the petroleum and crude oils. So what are the petroleums are there? Petroleum which contain the hydrocarbon, petrol, and the crude oil, kerosene, etc., and the other oils which anisole, benzene, toluene, phenol, these all the oils which contain the hydrocarbons. Two types of hydrocarbon. The first one is the saturated, second is the unsaturated. Saturated hydrocarbon means the hydrocarbon in which between the carbon connected by a single bond. Between the carbon connected by a single bond, like this, friends. Between the carbon connected a single bond means like this. First and second carbon between them single bond, second and third carbon between them single bond, third and fourth carbon between them single bond is present here, right? And similarly, first and second carbon between single bond, second and third carbon between single bond, third and fourth carbon between single bond, fourth and fifth carbon between single bond, fifth and sixth carbon between single bond, sixth and seventh carbon between single bond, seventh and eighth carbon between them single bond is present. So between the carbon single bond is present, only single bond is repeated, that is we called as a saturated hydrocarbon, right, students? Okay. The how the single bond is formed? The single bond is formed by the two carbon atoms are share one pair of electron among themselves, right? Two carbon atoms, both carbon atoms are mutually share electrons. The first carbon electron and this is second carbon electrons. The carbon outermost 4 valence electrons, right? So this carbon and this carbons are both are share and it forms bond, single bond. So the two carbon atoms are share one pair. One pair means this is a one pair, this is one pair, right? This is the one pair. So share one pair of electron to form single bond, right? Saturated hydrocarbon also called as a alkane. Its general name is alkane. The formula CH4 C2H6 CH3 C3H8. Right, friends? So look at here, methane, ethane, propane. These are the example of saturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbon general formula is CnH2n plus 2. This is the general formula. What is the mean? N means the n in which the in place of n you have to substitute the integer, any integer, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 etc., any integer. When you put the integer, then you got the actual number of carbon and the carbon in which how many number of hydrogen is connected. For example, n is equal to 1. Formula CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. So C n in place of n I substitute here 1. Again in place of n I substitute here 1. Then the formula is CH4. Look at this example. In place of n, I substitute 1. In place of n, I substitute here 1. Then the formula C1 hydrogen is 4 CH4, that is methane. Yes, students. Similarly, in this general formula, n is equal to 2. Then in place of n, you substitute as a 2. In place of n, substitute as a 2. If you substitute C2 S2 into 2 plus 2, that is C2H6. That is the ethane. Right, students? Ethane. So it means this general formula, with the help of this general formula, we have to determine that the how many hydrogens are required for the specific number of carbon atoms. Right, students? For example, if 3 carbons, we need 8 hydrogen. 4 carbons, we need 10 hydrogen. 5 carbons need 12 hydrogen. By this formula, we have to find this molecular mass, molecular formula, right? Second one, unsaturated hydrocarbon. The hydrocarbon in which between the carbon connected by this double bond or triple bond, called as unsaturated hydrocarbons. So between the carbon double bond, like this. So here single bond, here double bond, single bond, single bond, single bond. So it is unequal. So one is double bond is repeated here. All are single bond. So that is we call the unsaturated. Or between the carbon triple bond. Example, like this, students. Single bond, triple bond. That is also unsaturated hydrocarbon. Or sometimes you may use single bond, double bond, triple bond. The single bond, double bond, triple bond also repeated here. So that is we called as a unsaturated hydrocarbons. Right, students? So unsaturated hydrocarbons also called as alkene and alkyne. So what is alkene? Let's discuss. So alkene formula here. Hydrocarbon in which between the carbon connected by a double bond. Between the carbons are connected by a double bond. Between the carbon connected by a double bond. That is we called as a alkene. Right, students? That is we called as alkene. So in this alkene means the carbon between them double bond is present. That is we called as a alkene. So two carbon atom share pair of electron among themselves to form carbon bond. So both carbon outermost how many valence electrons? 4. Second carbon outermost how many valence electron? 4. So this one both are share here, right? I will show you structure once again. This mutually share here to form carbon single bond. Again this one or might be this one also share, no problem. Then it forms double bond like this. So two carbons are sharing how many pair? 2 pair. This is one pair, this is second pair, 2 pair. If the carbons are shared 2 pair of electron, that is we called as a then it form double bond. Alkene general formula CnH2n. In place of n, substitute the n means integer. In place of n, substitute the integer 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So CnH2n, n is equal to 2 and 2 into 2, that is CH4. CH4, that is ethene. The structure is here C2H4, right? In place of n, substitute the 3 C3. In place of n, substitute 3 here also. Then C3H6 structure is here. Propane, this is we call it the propane, right? How we name this one, we will discuss in the nomenclature or naming, students, right? Alkyne, hydrocarbon between them carbon connected by a triple bond
called as alkane. Hydrocarbon between them, carbon-carbon connected by a triple bond called as a alkyne. So two carbon atoms share three pair of electrons among themselves. So two carbons are sharing the three electrons here. How? Look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This and this also share to form the one single bond. This and this share to form the double bond. This and this both are share to form the triple bond. So how many pairs are there here? Three pairs, right? Three pair. 1, 2, 3. Three pairs, right? So three pair of electrons are present here, or you may write like this: one pair, two pair, three pairs. Students. So n is equal to 3. Sorry, n is equal to 2. So in place of n substitute the its general formula CnH2n minus 2. In place of n substitute the integer n is equal to 2 Cn H2n minus 2 C2 H2 into 2 minus 2. Then the formula is C2H2. Right, sure. So next the n is equal to 3 Cn H2n minus 2. In place of n substitute 3 C3 H2 into 3 minus 2, that is C3H4. C3. Look at here, propane 1, 2, 3 C3 H4 1, 2, 3, 4 CH4. Right, students? Understood, students? Similarly, butane. I will give you one example, one homework for you. So next is the alkyl, students. What is alkyl? Removal of one hydrogen from alkane. Alkane already we discussed, no? Removal of one hydrogen from alkane called as alkyl. Removal of one hydrogen from alkane called as a alkyl groups. So example here, CH4 is a methane. Methane in which minus 1. 1 means we are removing one hydrogen out of 4. Then we got CH3. So CH3 we called as a methyl. Methane turns into methyl by removing one hydrogen atom. Right. Similarly, C2H6 we called as a ethane. C2H6 is a ethane in which we are eliminating one hydrogen. Then it becomes C2H5. Then first compound we called as a ethyl groups. Right? Ethyl. So here, look at here. CH4 methane. If you remove one hydrogen, it is methyl. Ethane C2H6. If you remove one hydrogen, ethyl. C3H8 propane. If you remove one hydrogen, propyl. Butane. If you remove one hydrogen, butyl. Pentane C5H12. If you want to remove one hydrogen, pentyl. Similarly, C6H14 hexane. If you remove one hydrogen, hexyl. Right. Next, the heptane C7H16 and here C7H15 here. We're removing one hydrogen. Octane C8H18. Remove one hydrogen, it becomes 17. And 9N C9H20 here C9H19. Decane C9 C10H22 decyl C10H21. So it means, students, here we are removing one hydrogen from this compound. We are removing one hydrogen, then we got these structures. Right. Okay. Naming of saturated hydrocarbon, students. So naming hydrocarbon depend upon the number of carbon atoms. This is the most important, students. Look at here. If one carbon is called meth, one carbon prefix is used meth, and single bond pronounced as a ane. Single bond prefix pronounced as a ane suffix. So if one carbon is present, the prefix is meth and the suffix is ane. Means what is the mean? Meth plus ane, that is methane. Right, students? Similarly, two carbons eth and two carbon between them single bond is present, that is ethane. Three carbons, If 3 carbon between the single bond is present, that is we called ANE, single bond, and it is propane, right? Similarly, 4 carbons between all the 4 carbons, only single bond is repeated here, single bond, so it is called but plus N butane. 5 carbon pent plus N pentane, right students? So like this we have to name the saturated hydrocarbons. Here, look at here, only 1 carbon methane, 2 carbons ethane, 3 carbons propane, 4 carbons butane, 5 carbons pentane, 6 carbons hexane, 7 carbons heptane, 8 carbons octane, 9 carbons nonane, 10 carbons decane. Right students? Right, I have understood entire structure here. Look at here, 1 carbon, 2 carbons, 2, 3 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, 1, how many? 4. 4 means 1 plus 4, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, right? 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, like this, right students? Naming of the branched chain saturated hydrocarbons. So rule of naming the branched hydrocarbon, students. First we collect the longest chain of the carbon in the structure of the compound is found. First compound named the derivative of the alkane hydrocarbon which corresponds to longest chain of the carbon atom called as parent chain. So whatever the longest chain is there hydrocarbon, so this is the carbon like this. This is the longest chain, single straight chain we call it as a parent chain, right? Parent chain, or it may be 4 carbon is the longest chain, this is called as a parent carbon. Or you may say, look students, so these are the parent carbons, these all are the parent carbon, longest chain, these are the longest chain we call it as a parent carbon. If the carbons are arranged like this, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this, so that is a parent carbon, parent chain, right? Example like given here, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3, this is parent chain, right? Alkyl group present as a side chain considered as a branch. Alkyl group present as a side chain. Alkyl means CH3 as a methyl, ethyl C2H5. Look at here one example. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon is present. So which one is the parent chain here? Which one is parent chain? Longest chain is the parent chain. Already I told you longest chain is the parent chain. So if you count the 1, 2, 3, this is the long chain, right? 3 carbon, and here this is only 2 carbons. So it means this is not a parent chain. This is not a longest chain. Only 2 carbons are present. Longest chain is 3 carbon. 3 carbons are the longest chain, that is we called parent chain, right? And this branch, this is we called as a branch. This is we called as a branch. And this is the parent chain, or you may say long chain, right students? This is we call as a branch, and this is parent chain. So CH3 is attached here. The fourth carbon is the methyl groups. C 1, 2, 3, 3 hydrogen CH3. CH3 group is attached, so that's why. So this is the longest chain, and this is the branched chain here, right? So while naming alkyl group as a lowest possible number, look at here students, one example, 1, 2, 3, right? So while naming, how we have to name? Look at it once again, 1, 2, 3, right? If you number like this, this is the longest chain, this is longest chain, and the second position which contain the CH3, second position contains CH3, that's why we call it the second position. First you name the position 2, second position methyl group, and the methyl group is present here, so we have written here methyl. Longest chain is 3 carbon, that is propane, that is 2 methyl propane. Right students? Or if you number 1 2 3, then also CH3 occupy on the second position. CH3 occupies second position, so this is the longest chain. 1 2 3, 3 carbons are present. And the first we are to give the first we number the, this is the branch, this is the branch, and this is the parent chain. Parent chain. So first we have to name the branch, right? Branch chain. So branch position, first we will mention the branch position. Next, name of the branch. Position of the branch is second. Second we are mentioned here. And the CH3 name is methyl. And the longest chain parent chain is propane. Right students? Okay. Similarly, the one more example. If you written this structure 1 2 3 4, right? So this is the parent chain. This is the parent chain. 1 2 3 4. So this is the parent chain, because the longest chain we call as a parent chain, right? And this is branch. This is the branch, right friends? Branch. So what we have to do, first we give the position of the branch. Branch position is second position. Here is in second position, it attached to the second position. 2. CH3 name is methyl. Longest chain, how many carbon? 4 carbon, so it is we call the butane. That is the correct, right? If you are naming like this 1 2 3 4, right? So this is the wrong method. Why? The alkyl groups, or you may say branch, always lowest number. When you number in this form, right to left, they occupy the third position. If you number this one 1 2 3 4, it occupies second position. So second is the lowest position, so that's why we have to number here 1 2 3 4 like this student. So this is the mention the third position, third methyl butane. This is the wrong method. This is the wrong method. Always branch must be in a lowest position. Right students? Branch must be in lowest position. Right students? This is one of the example students. I hope you understood, right?